hoping you can answer this. Yesterday, there was an announcement of the deployment of 1,000 active duty forces for Hurricane Helene relief, which you noted in your topper. Can you tell us what the progress is? We know they're coming from the 18th Airborne. We know they're coming from 82nd Airborne. But what exactly is their role? How will they work with guardsmen? Are they complementary? Are they on their own? And I know they fall under the tag, but I mean, can you just explain to us what it is actually they're going to do?
Sure. So the Secretary authorized their movement of nearly 1,000 active duty soldiers. Their role is that they're going to fit into the larger apparatus, which is being led by FEMA and the North Carolina government. NGB, North Carolina National Guard. So between those entities, they're going to work with them to ensure that the North Carolina communities, wherever these soldiers go, are supported. And some of the things that they're going to be doing is delivery of food and water and other critical aid. I believe this is something that's still being, worked on exactly where they will be. But as you know, they're in state. They're ready to go. We're going to continue to work with the federal, local, and state level officials to ensure that, they're fitting in where the need is the most critical.
So the North Carolina has already activated 1,000 guardsmen to assist with this. Mm-hmm. It was the thinking that these additional 1,000 active duty personnel would bring capabilities that they don't have right now.
Yes, and augment as well. My understanding is that they bring additional capabilities. I think certainly, the National Guard has its own capabilities, but these will augment those. And I think as we're all seeing some of the devastation, roads, bridges, it's not easy to access. So this is another, group of men and women that can go in with an amazing capability that will augment the National Guards and help get, critical need in, and also support, getting into isolated communities where it's even harder. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jen.
So a follow-up on what Louis
Sure.
asked. Have those 1,000 active duty troops from Fort Liberty arrived on the scene in North Carolina? Are they working yet?
Not to my knowledge. I believe that is still being worked with the state. So for more on when they actually depart, I'd refer you to FEMA for more on their efforts.
What is taking so long? They are a couple of hours away from Asheville where they don't have helicopters to get in. It seems a little strange that the 82nd Airborne can't deploy a little faster.
I think they're certainly ready to go. They've been authorized. It's more a matter of making sure that the state and FEMA are ready to knit them into the structure that's in place. The last thing you want to do is have a bunch of people show up and kind of exacerbate the system even more. They're authorized. They're ready to go, but it is ultimately the state's call on when and how they are moved into the state.